In the realm of gods and legends, two mighty rulers stand above all: Odin, the all-seeing father of the Norse gods, and Zeus, the thunderous king of the Greek pantheon. But what would happen if these two colossal forces clashed in an epic showdown? Today we dive into the mythical battle of the ages. Armed with wisdom and magic, Odin rides into battle, while Zeus commands the skies with his fearsome lightning. Who will emerge victorious? Before we begin, the result of this legendary battle is purely a matter of personal interpretation. Both gods possess unique strengths that could sway the outcome in countless ways. Share your thoughts of the winner of the battle in the comments below as well. I'm eager to read your insights and perspectives on who would win this divine duel. Delving into the frosty realms of Norse mythology, we encounter Odin, the Allfather, a figure shrouded in mystery and might. Odin reigns from Asgard, where he presides over the pantheon of Norse gods. His origins trace back to the primordial being Ymir, whose body became the world we live in, and Odin emerged as a god of war, wisdom, and death. His quest for knowledge is legendary, sacrificing one of his eyes at the Well of Mimir to gain an unrivaled depth of understanding. Known also as a war god, he guides warriors in battle, deciding who falls and who rises. His leadership is not just in physical battles, but also in the realms of the mind and spirit. One such tale is the acquisition of the mead of poetry. Odin embarked on a quest to obtain this magical mead that bestows the gift of poetry and wisdom upon those who drink it. Disguising himself, Odin successfully tricked the giant Suttungr to win the mead, showcasing his tactical genius. Odin's challenges were not only external. His role led him into moral and ethical dilemmas, testing his leadership and judgment. One such story tells of his sacrifice of his own son, Vali, transformed into a wolf, demonstrating the harsh decisions he had to make to maintain order and wisdom in the cosmos. Odin's quest for wisdom and magical prowess is perhaps best illustrated in the tale of how he discovered the runes. Odin hung himself from Yggdrasil, the world tree, pierced his own side with his spear, and peered into the well of Erd below. He hung there for 9 nights, suffering tremendously, until he finally grasped the meanings of the runes. From the high throne of Asgard, Odin watches over all, a god who sacrificed for wisdom, who rules with a blend of might and intellect. His relentless quest for knowledge, his strategic prowess in warfare, and his often ambiguous moral compass make him a fascinating subject of Norse mythology. Ascending to the heights of Mount Olympus, we encounter Zeus, the supreme deity of Greek mythology. Known as the god of the sky and thunder, Zeus rules over gods and mortals alike. Born to the titans Cronus and Rhea, Zeus's story begins with a dramatic twist of fate. To save him from being swallowed by his father, his mother hid him in a cave on Crete. Zeus would later return to dethrone Cronus, using his cunning and the help of his siblings. As ruler of Olympus, his decisions could bring peace or summon storms, reflecting his complex nature as a protector and punisher. One of the most famous tales of Zeus's might and strategic mind involves the battle for control of the universe against the Titans, a series of conflicts known as the Titanomachy. Zeus led his siblings and allies with great tactical skill, eventually imprisoning the Titans in Tartarus. Following the Titanomachy, the Gigantomachy was another seminal conflict, this time against the giants, who were also born from the earth. The giants were enormous and powerful, and the battle was brutal. Zeus led the Olympian gods again, defeating them and ensuring the continued rule of the Olympian gods. During other mythological tale, Zeus showed his ability to protect the Olympians. The Aloe were twin giants who attempted to storm Olympus by stacking mountains on top of each other. They were also known for their plan to kidnap Hera and Artemis. Zeus thwarted their plans by sending Apollo to kill them. Through his formidable powers, Zeus not only controlled the weather but also influenced the fate of all beings, god and mortal alike. His legacy as a powerful, wise, yet sometimes capricious ruler defines much of Greek mythology. Both gods bring to the battle a host of formidable powers and legendary weapons. On one side, Odin, the master of wisdom and war, armed with his spear, Gungnir. This isn't just any spear, it never misses its mark, and always returns to Odin's hand. His one eye gives him the ability to see into the very soul of his opponent, anticipating moves before they are made. Across the field stands Zeus, wielding not a weapon, but the very force of nature, his thunderbolt. As the god of the sky, Zeus commands the elements, hurling bolts of lightning with unmatched precision and devastating power. Now, in terms of leadership, I strongly think Odin would be the better ruler. Odin's adventures were focused on gathering the wisdom, which was perceived as the most important tool in order to rule over the gods and men alike. Through the stories presented before, like Mimir's well sacrifice or hanging from Yggdrasil, he uncovered complex knowledge of the world's mysteries. Further, Odin's strategic prowess in warfare was also guided by his wisdom. Unlike Zeus, who often resorted to overwhelming force to assert control, Odin used his knowledge to outthink his opponents, ensuring victories not just on the battlefield but in the governance of Asgard. Odin's leadership was a blend of sacrifice, wisdom, and the sharing of knowledge. But in order to determine the winner of this epic clash, we should analyze their previous battle stories. Zeus's story tells of victories against the Titans in the Titanomachy, giants in the Gigantomachy, and even Typhon, a creature so fearsome that it was considered a dire threat to all of Olympus. In contrast, Odin, while vastly wise and powerful, met a different fate in his mythological end. At Ragnarok, he was devoured by the great wolf Fenrir. This stark contrast in their ultimate destinies underlines a fundamental difference in their mythological narratives. I would say that Zeus's experience in overcoming colossal threats would likely give him the edge over Odin in a hypothetical face-to-face showdown. As the dust settles on this mythical battlefield, Zeus, the sovereign of the sky, stands victorious, his thunderbolt still crackling with the raw power of the heavens. Across from him, the wise Odin, though fallen, remains a figure of awe, his legacy unmarred by defeat. This battle of titans was a clash of might, where legends crossed paths and history was written in the echoes of their encounter. Though we imagine what might have been, we carry forward the tales of their bravery and the eternal struggle for supremacy. Join us as we continue to explore the vast realms of mythology, uncovering the mysteries and marvels of the gods. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic tales from history's greatest legends.